Welcome to the future. Let's give ourselves a big round of applause for living in the future. 57 years ahead from the rest of the planet.
Rocking Mama to Real Mama, Mata B.
Namaste. Welcome to the studios of Hits FM 91.2. Today I have to confess I'm super exhausted. Not because I've been caught in a traffic jam or been too tired keeping up with the political updates, but it's because I'm time traveling, just like you, between calendars and trying to keep up to date, literally. And yes, not to mention the dust in the air, the change in the weather, this cough and the cold. While the rest of the world is still nervously going through 2026, we in Nepal have just stepped into 2083. What this tells us is we are all time travelers. We are living almost 57 years ahead of everybody else. And let me tell you, well, the future, it's still very, very dusty. And I'm still relying on the water tanker to deliver water to my home, all the way from Godavari. So, well, even if we are well into the future, many things have remained the same. Because of the multiple calendars that we follow here in Nepal, does anybody know the actual date of their birth? Honestly, tell me. Correct me if I'm wrong. We all have a citizenship birthday. We all have a Tithi birthday. And then we have a birthday according to the English year. So we celebrate birthdays almost 3 times a year. I mean, that's enough confusion already. So that brings me to the New Year celebrations. Now, we just celebrated our Nepali New Year's. A few months ago, we welcomed January 2026. And I'm telling you, we have it all covered here in Nepal. We have multiple occasions to set things right, to reset our lives all over again. So if you were not able to fulfill your resolution on January 1st, you got the Nepali New Year to, redo what you wanted to do. And if you're not sure about keeping your resolution that you made on Nepali New Year, well, we have Nepal Sambat coming up next. And if by that time you've already broken your resolution, then you can always wait for Losar to, get a new resolution all over again. And yeah, we've just covered New Year's over 6 months. So by the time we're done with New Year celebrations, all of it, January is already here. So in a way, we are pretty lucky. We got multiple times to celebrate the year. Even death anniversaries are celebrated in humor and in 2-3 different dates. They never fall on the same day on the calendar. But amidst all of this chaos, the confusion, the shifting between calendars, the multiple birthday celebrations and the multiple New Year celebrations, there is this one person keeping the timeline from collapsing. The CEO of our lives, the mother, the Griha Mantri. We love our mothers so much that we celebrate Mother's Day twice. The International Mother's Day for social media posts and the real Mother's Day that's just around the bend. The day we stop being futuristic and we all become kids. And on this day, it doesn't matter whether you are a doctor or you're a scientist or you're the prime minister of the country. You stop everything and you go stand in front of your mother with a tray of sweets. You look at her, you thank her for helping you come this far. Because without her sacrifices and without her unconditional love, you really wouldn't be where you are today. And if you are able to do this, if you are able to stand in front of your mother, you're able to look her into the eye and be thankful to her, physically be with her, you then know how fortunate you are, because not everybody is privileged enough to have their mothers in their lives. To our Gen Z kids, I know all of this is terribly confusing, because it seems like a math equation has gone all wrong. You are in 2026 and we are dragging you to 2083. The Gen Z kids, you want logic, you want efficiency, you want to focus on just one day. My children tell me, Mom, choose one day between the dates. They tell me we just want to invest on one particular day and make sure we get it right. We don't want to be confused between the dates, and I get them. But then I also tell them that in Nepal, we're not used to compromising or minimizing on celebrations. If anything, we accumulate them and we tend to celebrate them as many times as we possibly can. And of course, they roll their eyes and they'll be like, but then again, they finally agree because they know it's impossible to argue with a Nepali mom. So as we approach Mother's Day, even with all of the confusion we have with the calendars, and we have fuel shortages, we have so many other issues there, we have bad roads or traffic jams, you name it. We still have a mom who's waiting on you to serve you that extra spoon of rice, even when you keep telling her that you're full. We're doing good. So happy first Mother's Day of the year to all of you amazing amas. Thank you for your unconditional love, your faith, your belief, your prayers. To my dear friends who are missing the presence of their mothers right now, who find yourself sitting down looking at photographs and thinking about the memories. I think it's important to understand that a mother's love doesn't end when she is no more. It transforms into something else. It becomes the wind, literally, beneath your wings. To my fellow warrior moms who are raising young Gen Z children and even younger kids in this super fast digital age, we are that bridge. We are the ones who are keeping the house comfy and warm while our children are trying to figure out their lives. Naya Barshako hardik shubhakamana to each and every one. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Namaste.
Hits FM 91.2.